Good morning, students. Welcome to the GK Digital Classroom with Holy Heart Schools. Today, we are going to discuss chapter Unique India. Now, what do we mean by the word unique? Unique means special. Now, here the question arises that what makes India a unique country? Currently, India has 29 states and 7 union territories. Each state, union territory have their own language, clothing, cuisine and look. India is tagged as the mother of so many inventions like algebra, zero, shampoo, chess, value of pi and diamond mining. India has nearly 90,000 types of animals. It is also known as the land of many firsts, like world's highest rail bridge is in Jammu. The world's highest motorable road is in the world is in Ladakh. World's only floating post office is in Dal Lake in Srinagar. World's oldest inhabited city, Varanasi, is in India. India is also the world's largest milk producer. These all factors make India a unique country. India is a land of many firsts. Listed next are the some unique achievements of our country. Chil was the summer capital of Maharaja Bhupendra Singh. It has the world's highest cricket ground. It was built in 1893. This ground is also used as a polo ground. It is located at the height of 2,144 meters. It is 7,500 feet above the sea level. Visitors can relish a splendid view of Satluj Valley, Shimla and Kasauli at night from here. This ground is also used as the school playground by the Chel Military School. There is a well-maintained basketball court and the same cricket ground also has a goal post that is used for playing football. The next we have is the India Post. The Department of Post, trading as India Post, is a government-operated postal system in India which is a subsidiary of Ministry of Communications. Generally called the Post Office in India, it is the most widely distributed postal system in the world. Founded in 1854 by Lord Dalhousie, who laid the foundation of modern Indian postal service, Dalhousie also introduced the uniform postage rates and helped to pass the India Post Office Act 1854, which significantly improved upon the Lord William Bentinck's 1837 Act, which has introduced post offices in India. Now, India has most number of post offices in the world with over 1,55,000 post offices. Next we have city of Varanasi, also known as Banaras or Kashi. It is one of the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. It is a major religious hub in India. It is the holiest of the 7 sacred cities in Hinduism and Jainism and played a very important role in the development of Buddhism. Varanasi grew as an important industrial center famous for its muslin and silk fabrics, perfumes and ivory work. Buddha is believed to have founded Buddhism here around 5 to 8 BCE when he gave his first sermon. The city's religious importance continued to grow in the 8th century when Adi Shankara established worship of Shiva as an official sect of Varanasi. Tulsidas also wrote his epic poem Rama, life called Ramcharitmanas in Varanasi. The city is also known worldwide for its many ghats, embankments, maiden steps of stone slabs along the river bank where pilgrims perform ritual practices. Of a particular note are Manikarnika Ghat and the Harishchandra Ghat. Among the estimated 23,000 temples in Varanasi are Kashi Vishwanath Temple of Shiva, the Sankat Mochan Hanuman Temple and the Durga Temple. The Kashi Naresh is the chief cultural patron of Varanasi and is an essential part of all the religious celebration. One of the Asia's largest residential universities is Banaras Hindu University that is located in Varanasi. The next we have the University of Ancient Taxila, which is a renowned ancient university in the city of Taxila. The renowned University of Taxila became the greatest learning centers in the region and allowed for the exchanges between people from various cultures. The university was particularly renowned for science, especially medicine and the arts, but both religious and secular subjects were taught, and even subjects such as archery, and astrology. Students come from distant parts of India. Many Jatakas of early Buddhist literature mention students attending university. The role of Taxila University as a center of knowledge continued under the modern empire and Greek rule in the 3rd and the 2nd centuries BCE. The destruction of Turmana in 5th century CE seems to have put an end to the activities of the university. Next is about Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose, also known as J.C. Bose, was an Indian polymath, physicist, biologist, biophysicist, botanist, and archaeologist, and an early writer of science fiction. Bose is also known as the father of wireless telecommunication. He had invented Mercury Coherer, a radio wave receiver that was used by Galileo Marconi to build an operational two-way radio. The science behind capturing radio waves was first demonstrated by Bose. But not the least is the Venkat Narasimha Raju Varipeta railway station. This railway station is in Andhra Pradesh on the border with Tamil Nadu, India. It is the part of Southern Railways with the distinction of having second longest name among all the stations of the Indian Railways. Following the renaming of Chennai Central to Patrachi Thilavar Dr. M. G. Ramachandra Central Railway Station in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So students, with this I am ending up with my chapter, but here I must say one thing, that I am proud to be